I'm sure you can hear a particularly loud, lively audience tonight, many of them from London Fire Brigade making all sorts. Making a great deal of noise. Basically, everybody's equal. 200 people here at the start of the show. By the end of the show, in the next half hour, we reduce that audience down to one, and that person will win £1,000. They could well win £2,000. No idea how silly you all look. And the total cashes available tonight are up to £3,000 tonight. That'll be won between now and the end of the show by whittling this audience down to one. Now, there are 200 people at the start. You've all been fed into our computer. Boy, the dirt we got on one or two of you lot. Basically, you're all linked to our computer by one of these. It's a high-tech computer data entry system, and I'm sure most of you knew that. Right, yes, I thought you probably did. Nor did I either, till somebody kindly wrote it on the back for me. We're going to ask you a number of questions throughout the evening. You have to press 1, 2, 3 or 4 of the options to each of the questions. One of those will be the correct answer. If you get the correct answer, you stay in the game. If you get the wrong answer, you're out. And the one left at the end is the winner! Well done, a bit of a Mensa meeting going on here this evening. Right, so obviously, normally at the top of shows like this, you chat to the contestants, but because there's 200, it could be one of the longest, most boring nights of all our lives, going on until well after sunrise. So we fed into the computer all sorts of information about you. Let's see who it's thrown up at us. We've got, in the audience tonight, sitting up there, we've got Elizabeth Earle, 27 years old. She's a civil servant from the Customs and Excise Department. Yes, popular department they are. She's basically a VAT man. Over there, we've got Richard Krupp, I think that's Krupp, from the United States of America. He's 41 years old, he's a copywriter. It says his state of health running on empty and he loves filling in forms. We've got John Mead here from the London Fire Brigade. Very puzzling, this. It says favourite TV programme, Crossroads. That must be terrific fun these days, watching that. His hobbies are nude swimming, and he's been on television once in the background at Crufts when my mum won. We may or may not bother to explore that later. And let's have a look at one more. Who have we got on the computer? We've got Peggy Fisher here somewhere. Peggy's over there. Hi, Peggy. Peggy from Hartlepool. Her hobby is driving, and her favourite pet, it says here, is Stephen Crowther. This seems to amuse a section of the audience. Let's have a little look. Who is it? So, is that Stephen Crowther next to you?
Yes. Yeah.
And he's your pet?
He's lovely.
I can't help noticing there's, far be it from me to pry, madam, there's a bit of an age gap.
Toy boy.
A toy boy? Yes, fine. How are you feeling? Confident? Fairly,
Yeah, but if you like, I like your jacket. If you give him your jacket, I'll be all right.
Fine. I think it's what's called on a promise. Right, let's move fairly quickly on. Here we go. Questions as fast as you can. Fingers on all your keypads. 200 of you in. We'll whittle you down to one before the end of the night, and that person wins £1,000 at least. Here we go. Question number 1. It's a film question. Fingers on your keypads. Have a look, first of all, at this. What on earth he's doing? Right, it's a well-known Hollywood superstar. You've got 10 seconds to tell us who it is. Easy peasy. 200 of you start. See how many are left in after round 1. Here we go. 10 seconds. Press your keypads now. Gregory Peck, Burt Lancaster, Charlton Heston or Lee Marvin. It's one of those 4. Which one is it? Come on, you must make a vote. Otherwise it won't register in our computer. You've got 2 more seconds. Time's up now. Right, those 4. 200 into the start. One of you will win £1,000 in the next half hour. Let's have a look how you voted first of all. Necessarily be the right answer. Let's see what the correct solution is. Yeah! Right. Pretty damned nail-biting so far. Still 200 of you left out. Don't worry, we'll get you locked down, mateys. Right, he was born apparently with the name John Carlton Carter in 1924, and he added the Heston after his favourite M4 service station. Right, question number 2. What's the correct title of the best-selling board game coming up in a few seconds? You'll see what I mean. Think about this one. This will whittle you down a bit. What is the correct title of the best-selling board game coming up now? You've got 10 seconds. Is it Trivia Pursuit, Trivial Pursuit, Trivia Pursuits, or Trivial Pursuits? Is it trivia? Is it trivial? Is it trivia plural? Is it trivial plural? 1, 2, 3 or 4. I told you they didn't all say quite that easy, did they? 200 of you in at the beginning of that round. Let's see how you voted first of all. Gone very quiet after that, the audience. Right, one of you thought Trivia Pursuit. 99 voted for Trivial Pursuit. Trivia Pursuits, 3 of you voted for, and Trivial Pursuits, 24 voted for. As you can see, quite a few people there couldn't actually make their mind up inside the 10 seconds. Sorry, we had to take your vote inside that period of 10 seconds. Right, let's see the correct solution. 99, still in the game. I must say, you must make a guess. 73 people went out in that round because they didn't touch the keypad in time. That was particularly difficult, that round. 73. Make a guess, right? There's £1,000 at least at stake here. OK, 99 people left. Richard Krupp, sadly, has gone. Richard Krupp, where are you? He's an American, you know, sadly lost. Richard, you've already gone. What did you put, Richard? Which one?
Trivial Pursuits.
Trivial Pursuits. I must admit, it's certainly a lot harder than Charlton
It's a Canadian game.
Yes, it probably would be. And also, I can tell you that one of the people who just voted for one of those, Alan Young. Where's Alan? Where's Alan? Alan Young, where are you? It's no good making gestures to us, Sunshine. You're out. Right, those of you left in, 99 left in, make sure you vote. Have a guess, for goodness sake, right? 99 left in, £1,000 to be won. One of those 99 people will win £1,000 before the end of the show. Right, here we go. It's another picture question. Picture coming up on the screen. Have a look first at this. Woman there just said, I think it's an elephant. No, we don't want to know that. Following Hannibal, which mountain range was this sportsman crossing? Which mountain range was he crossing? OK, well-known sportsman. Here we are, 10 seconds. Make sure you have a guess. 10 seconds, here we go. The Andes, the Pyrenees, the Alps or the Himalayas. One of those 4 mountain ranges that gentleman was crossing. The Andes, the Pyrenees, the Alps or the Himalayas. If you don't know, have a guess. 2 more seconds. Press a button for me. Right, time's up. Let's see how you voted. Andes got 4. The Pyrenees got 10. The Alps got 52. Himalayas got 32. So fairly balanced, actually. This is going to whittle a few more of you down. Right, let's see the correct solution. The Alps! Right, 52 people, 52 of you left in. Right, let's move straight on. 52 of you left in. Elizabeth Earle's gone. Elizabeth, where are you? My 4 to follow. I've got John Mead and Peggy Fisher left, but Elizabeth Earle, you've gone. Never mind, there still may be a chance at the end. There's still some money to be won towards the end of the game. You still may go home with a sack full of wonga yet. Right, here we go. Which character did Charles Dickens base on his own father? Right? Woo. 10 seconds. Which character did Charles Dickens base on his own father? Here are the choices. Here we go. Was it Mr. Snodgrass? Was it Mr. Bumble? Was it Mr. Micawber? Or was it Mr. Squeers? 4 more seconds. Make sure you register a vote on the keypad. 2 more seconds. Snodgrass, Bumble, Micawber or Squeers. One of those was named after Charles Dickens' dada. Right, let's see how you voted. 8 of you for Snodgrass, 12 for Mr. Bumble, 27 for Mr. Micawber and 3 for Mr. Squeers. Right, that may be an indication of the winner, it may not. Let's have a look. What's the correct solution? Mr. Micawber! 3 for Mr. Squeers, 27 of you left in, and I've lost, of all my 4 to follow, not a very good 4 to follow tonight if you're betting people at home. Basically, we've lost John Mead and Peggy Fisher. Not to worry, as I say, you still may get a chance towards the end of the game. Right, 27 of you left. This is a timed round, so you've not only got to be right, you've also got to be right in the fastest possible time. So fingers on your keypads, concentrate. You've obviously got to be correct, but the fastest 10 go through to the next round, and one of those will win £1,000. Right, best of luck, everybody. On a standard typewriter, which letter is immediately to the right of the letter W? Until the fireman going, ooh. On a standard typewriter, which letter is immediately to the right of the letter W as you look down at the typewriter face? OK, you'll have a maximum of 10, but try and press it as fast as you possibly can. 27 in, they're going to go down to 10 as you vote now. Is it A, is it E, is it O, or is it U? A, E, O, U. One of those is to the right of W on a standard typewriter. Vote as fast as you can. You must be correct, but you're going to have to be quick. That's the end. Stop the clock there. Right, let's see how you voted. 27 of you when we started. Let's see how many voted for what. None for A, 24 for E, 1 for O, and 2 for U. Let's have a look, first of all, at the correct answer. Right. 24 of you left in. 24 of you got the correct solution, but we're only taking 10. We're taking the 10 who got that answer right, who were the fastest 10 on the keypad linked to our computer. So let's have a look. These are the names of the 10 people who will go through to round 2. One of them will win a grand tonight. Have a look. we've still got Stephanie Catamol and 0.85 a second. James Elliott. Paul Mitchell's still there. Steve Ewing's still there. Glyn Bridges. Simon McIntyre. Elizabeth Watkinson. Gregory Charters. Marion Pagan. One more, that's only 9. One more, Richard Broad. Right, it's all starting to get deadly serious. We'll take a break. Just a couple of minutes. Somebody's going to win £2,000. Join us again. Welcome back to Everybody's Equal. As you can hear, an incredibly noisy audience, even though 190 of them are out for now. We started with 200 people, but we're now down to 10. One of them will win £1,000 in the next 7 or 8 minutes of their life, and maybe another £1,000 bonus. Anyone who gets a question right from now on is on for £50 per correct answer anyway. So let's see who's in our last 10. They are Simon McIntyre, James Elliott, Stephanie Catamol, Steve Ewing, Paul Mitchell, Gregory Charters, Elizabeth Watkinson, Glyn Bridges, Marion Pagandi, I hope I pronounced that right, and Richard Broad. Those are the last 10. £50 now for every correct answer. Right, best of luck. Here we go. Now, it's another film question. Fingers once again, as always, on your keypads. Register your vote in the computer as fast as you possibly can. You'll have 10 seconds. Have a look at this clip of film first of all. Have a look at this. Yes, like someone out of the London Fire Brigade, isn't he? This man recently starred in a film with Danny DeVito. What was its title? Easy peasy. You've got 10 seconds. Was it called Twins, Brothers, Cousins or Friends? Twins, Brothers, Cousins or Friends? There's £1,000 at stake. Can I please ask the rest of the audience to stay quiet? Twins, Brothers, Cousins or Friends? Right, let's see first of all how you voted on that one. It's getting serious now. 9 of you voted for twins, 1 of you voted for brothers. Let's see what the correct solution is on that one. It's twins! And I can tell you straight away that, Steve, sadly you're out. You... Why are you doing that for? You never liked it since the beginning of the programme. Steve, bad luck, mate. What did you say? You said...
I said brothers. Pure guess.
Yeah, Twins, very famous film doing the rounds at the moment. Not to worry, OK. Right, let's move on. Sadly, Steve's gone. Say bye-bye to Steve. But everybody else so far, Simon, James, Stephanie, Paul, Greg, Elizabeth, Glyn, Marion and Richard are on £50 already. And one of them will make that up to £1,000 in a few minutes' time. Right, let's get on with it. Who before Cyril Smith stood as Liberal candidate for Rochdale? Nice and quiet, please. There's £1,000 at stake. This is getting hard. I told you it would. Who before Cyril Smith stood as Liberal candidate for Rochdale? You've got 10 seconds. Press your keypad. Ludovic Kennedy, Sir Robin Day, Reginald Bosanquet or Sir Alistair Burnett. One of those preceded Cyril Smith as Liberal candidate for Rochdale. Who was it? Time ends now. Right, let's see how you voted first of all. We're down to 9. How did you vote? Fairly well balanced, except no interest whatsoever in Sir Alistair Burnett. No change there. Right, let's have a look. 3 of you for Ludovic Kennedy, 4 of you for Sir Robin, and 2 of you for Reginald Bosanquet. Let's see the right answer on this one. Ludovic Kennedy! Which means I've lost... Greg, I've lost you, haven't I? Which one did you think?
The other one.
The other one. Can't remember now, can you?
No.
You basically didn't go through for voting for the other one. Elizabeth, which one did you put?
Reggie Bosanquet.
Reggie Bosanquet. He wasn't really MP, sort of, not the most likely of MPs, I would have thought. Richard, Paul, Stephanie, Simon, you went as well. Which one did you say, Simon?
Sir Robin.
Sir Robin, just currying favour with one of the lords, really, weren't you? So, sadly, we must say goodbye to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people after that round. 6 of them go. Say bye-bye. So, bye-bye to them, but we've got James, we've got Glyn, and we've got Marion still in. It means those 3 have already now won £100. How are you feeling, Marion? OK. This is where it gets deadly serious. I think the look says it all, really, there. One of these three people will now win £1,000. It's going to be a timed round. You must be correct, but also you must be the fastest with that correct answer registered on your keypad in the computer, OK? Fingers on your computer keypad. Best of luck to all three of you. Have a little listen to this. Right, which one of these holiday destinations is not in the Balearic Islands? Fast as you can, you must be correct, and you must be the fastest. The fastest will win £1,000 tonight. 200 started, we'll be down to 1. Which one of these holiday destinations is not in the Balearic Islands? OK, time starts now. You've got 10 seconds at the most. Ibiza, Mallorca, Lanzarote, Menorca. Ibiza, Mallorca, Lanzarote, Menorca. One of those is not in the Balearics. Which one is it? You've got 1 more second, but it's as fast as you possibly can. Right. Right, nice and quiet, please. Let's have a little look, first of all. There are 3 of you left. Let's see how you voted. Oh, right. 1 of you voted for Mallorca, 2 of you voted for Lanzarote. It's a timed round. We want the fastest who got it correct. If Mallorca is the right answer, with only the 1 vote there, that means that person has automatically won it. If it's one of the other 2, it's between those 2 which did it the fastest. OK, we want to know the correct solution, which isn't in the Balearic Isles. Which one is it? It's Lanzarote. So, sadly, James, I'm afraid you've gone. Say bye-bye to James, but he has got £100. Glyn and Marion, it's up to you. Best of luck to both of you. You've already won £100 so far. You've already got £100. That's gone up to £150 now for that correct answer. You both got it right, but the one who gets £1,000 will make that money up to £1,000 is the one who did it fastest. Let's see the names first of all, and then we'll take the times. Let's have a look. Right, is it Glyn or is it Marion? One of those has won £1,000. Which one is it? Up it comes now. Best of luck. Yeah! It's Marion Pagandi has won £1,000. She got it right. She said Lanzarote in just 2 seconds. Great atmosphere. We started the show with 200 people less than half an hour ago. We got down to 1. That lady was Marion Pagan. She's just won £1,000. Come on in, darling. Right, how are you feeling? Not terrified now. Now, listen, whatever happens, you can definitely keep your £1,000. You're married, aren't you, to Mr. Pagan? What sort of a name is that, apart from hard to say? What is Pagan? Where are you from?
Well, it's an old Huguenot name, apparently.
An old what?
Huguenot name.
Oh, we haven't had many Huguenots on the series. OK, right, you've already got your £1,000. There's another one now up for grabs. All the audience are back in. 199 of you now, basically, against Marion. Fingers on your keypads. You could win another £1,000 here, or Marion could get it, OK? You could share £1,000 amongst several of you. Right, it's a slightly different sort of question. We want you to rearrange a sequence. Make sure you vote something, OK? Starting with the earliest, we want you to place a number of companies in the order they were privatised. Starting with the earliest, place these companies in the order they were privatised. Marion, you'll have 15 seconds. I'll have to take your first answer at the end of the 15 seconds straight away, OK? Basically, if you're right, in your sequence, you win another £1,000. You win £2,000. If you're wrong, those of you in the audience who get it right, you share that £1,000. If it's one of you, you go home with £1,000 as well, or you share it between you. OK, everybody, best of luck. Fingers on your keypads. Right, starting with the earliest, place these companies in the order that they were privatised. Let's have a look at them. You've got 15 seconds to rearrange these. British Steel, British Telecom, British Gas, British Airways. Which was first of those to be privatised, and which was the most recent? You've got 8 more seconds. Make your mind up, Marion. Best of luck. You've already won £1,000. You're already tonight's winner. You could win another one. British Steel, British Telecom, British Gas, British Airways. Right. Take a big breath.
OK.
OK, tell me, there they are. Those are the 4. I want to know which was privatised first and which was the most recent. Tell me your sequence.
Telecom, gas, steel and airways.
OK, you're already tonight's winner. You could go on to win another £1,000. Let's look at your winner's sequence. Best of luck. There are 24 possible permutations. It's all right, don't get excited. That's just what Marion's done. Wait. Telecom, gas, steel, airways. Now, if that's correct, if that's the correct sequence, it'll come up on our computer in just a second. If that's the correct sequence, you've won another £1,000, £2,000 tonight, all right? Not a bad night's work. Best of luck, darling. If not, we share it amongst those in the audience who've got the correct sequence. So, let's have a look at the correct sequence. We can put that up, please, on the computer. Let's have a little look. Right, let's fill them in. You want all 4 of those to coincide with the 4 on the left. Let's look, first of all, we want British Telecom on the right-hand side of your screen. Correct sequence number 1, please. Yeah. British Telecom. Right, you want British Gas. British Gas, we won the... British Gas! You've already won 1,000. If the next one is British Steel, you've won £2,000, OK? Best of luck. What is it? What's the correct sequence? Number 3. Oh, darling, you haven't done it. Still not so bad. Give her a big hand. She's been a fabulous contestant. She's won £1,000. Several of our audience went away with cash tonight up to £150. And I can also tell you from our computer that 40 other people in the audience did get the correct sequence. 40 of you go home tonight with £25. Thanks for coming. You're a terrific audience. See you next time for Everybody's Equal. Good night. Thanks a lot. You did brilliantly.
Thank you.